Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Now, we are hearing a report that is making the rounds on social media that there's been a very serious altercation between the Ooni of Ife's family and a ruling family of Ile Ife. Now, if this information is the truth, okay, the information goes that a ruling family brought Ooni of Ife a black cow, big black cow, that the black cow was brought to beg the Ooni of Ife to temper justice and mercy on their daughter, who is enlisted for, possible divorce from the Ooni of Ife because of certain things that have been happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife that is not wanted, that is abominable, that is not acceptable by all means, traditionally or otherwise. So now, coming to beg the Ooni of Ife, there, of course, they knew that you want to go and beg a big a king like the Ooni of Ife, you need to go with a cow. And now these are people who are very traditional people who understand the modus operandus of the tradition of Ile Ife. And when they decided to come, they said that it was a very shocking thing that they actually came with a black cow. Now they have this operation, whether the pickup will enter palace or not enter palace. They said that for almost 6 hours, they were out there with that pickup, with the this thing, because when the security men saw the pickup, normally they will go and do their security check, and they now saw a black cow. And because these are all, Ooni of Ife Palace is a traditional community, and so it is very certain that before they get the security men to work with the Ooni of Ife, they will know certain do's and don'ts of the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And one of those do's and don'ts was, of course, they do know that it's an abominable thing to allow a black cow into the palace. Now they said that the ruling houses have their different laws, okay, and the generality of those laws are also obtainable in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. But for the Gusi house, where the Ooni of Ife comes from, black cow is an abomination that the Ooni of Ife can never eat a black cow. The people around him, like his Oloris and all of that, they can never eat a black cow. And that is why you see that in the Ooni of Ife's palace, they don't have a case of buying meat from the market. They bring the meat into the palace and they make sure that the meat is slaughtered. The animal is slaughtered right there in the palace, okay? And so now, because the reason is that if they go to the market to buy meat the way, a lot of people buy meat in, slaughters and all of that, there is a tendency that they can even buy meat that has not been properly killed. You know that in the culture of a lot of people traditionally, it's a taboo for you to even eat any meat that has not been slaughtered. Like they have to slaughter the meat and the blood will pour out, okay? And some of this meat an animal could just get sick and then the animal dies, and then they will now slaughter it, because the farmers, most times, they don't want to run into that kind of big loss. They will now call the slaughterhouses, men. They will come, they will slaughter it right there. They will now take the flesh and go and sell in the market, like the slaughterhouse, take it there and sell. And so now, for the Gusi house, they say that is an abomination. Nobody can do it. Now, so what happens is that they bring meat and they kill the animal and they use it to cook. Now, even the little boy that is growing Tadeni Kawu, and they said that even in Tadeni Kawu's house, when Naomi stays, the father makes provision for them to buy like goat every month. They buy very big goat that will last them for 12 months. So 12 months, 12 goats. The reason is because they have to bring it home and slaughter it for Tadeni Kawu, as in, so that even if he's eating a piece of it, you know that he's eating very fresh meat, that the blood has come out of the body. So right now, they say they have these laws guiding meat, everything that they eat, okay? And so for the Ooni of Ife, the monarch himself, the giant, the big guy, he is not supposed to eat a black cow. Like it's a black cow. And most of these people, is subjects and everybody, they know that it is an abomination. And so these people who brought that black cow into the palace are supposed, or were supposed to have known that that is an abomination. But when they brought it as a gift. When the security saw it and the security knew that something was wrong, and the security stopped the pickup from entering into the palace. And now these people now called the people who sent the cow, and they said the security didn't allow them. And they wanted to force it into the palace. Now, here is the gist that we are hearing. Taking it into the palace and killing it for eating purpose is one thing, but allowing that black cow into the palace is another big abomination. That cow was never supposed to enter the palace, and that was why the security guard stopped them at the gate. Now, when the security guards stopped them, they said they called the people who sent the cow, because they were supposed to come after that to beat and beg the Ooni of Ife. And the people said that there's nothing like that they should let the cow go in. You do know that Ooni was not situated. Ooni is never situated. He is a very busy man. During the day, you cannot get him or people to get him to get confirmations and all of that. He delegates duties to a lot of people. And they now started making calls. Calls were flying around. And so people started coming to the gate. Like, what the heck? They wanted that black cow to cross the gate and enter the palace so that they'll start facing a new challenge. And that was what was done. We heard that it was a very serious basbos that went on in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. As we are hearing allegedly, as it is rumored, if this information is true, that is exactly what we have heard. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Della Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. I thank you. I do my people. Happy weekends to you. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. I hope you have a great time. I hope you're able to rest. I hope you're able to catch your fun and get your groove back. I appreciate you guys so much. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small matter, as we are hearing this matter like this, so that is making the rounds on social media. We are hearing that it's being operation whether cow go enter palace or be cow no go enter palace. They drag cow, this one say he must enter, the other one say cow no go enter. Nama go, this one say Nama no go. They say that is what was that's what has been happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And right now they say that Kabiyesi is so upset, as we are hearing that that he has suspended 2 members of a ruling house from the palace cabinet over the fact that they attempted to bring him a black cow, even after knowing that that is a very, very serious abomination for the Gusau ruling house. They don't eat black cow. The Ooni of Ife is not supposed to eat a black cow. A black cow is not supposed to come anywhere near him. And now you cannot understand why all of these people are seeing all of these visions here and there. People are dragging Ooni, calling on Ooni to be very careful. People are praying for him. They are seeing this one is saying that. You can see that. Even though it's what is happening spiritually, but you can see that physically, people are trying to make these things come to pass. People are working effortlessly to make this thing come to pass. Why are they doing this? They are doing this because of Olori Naomi. They don't want this thing to happen this June. They know that if Naomi returns back to that palace, a lot of things will go down. And that was the reason why they took her out of the palace in the first place. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged rumored, speculated news, please. And whatever I see on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much.